Hi my dolls, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to get into the unboxing of the 45th Black Anniversary Barbie. And this Barbie was a gift sent to me by Sheila. So let's shout out Sheila. Thank you so much for the gift. And now let's proceed with the unboxing and possible rebody. I think the insert is beautiful. I think the way they did the box is beautiful. I liked the full face of the box where nothing of her dress was covered. I also like the design in the background. I think it's very, very cool. And I think it might be easy to recreate. We're not going to recreate it here, but I think, you know, a gold and black backdrop, if you want to like have a an official backdrop for this doll, would be really easy to recreate. So she does have the exact same face mold as Barbie Looks number 10, and she also has the exact same skin tone. Online and in pictures and on videos, she really wasn't standing out to me, but I'm so glad Sheila sent her to me because she's really so pretty in person. So I wasn't initially going to get her for that reason, but also for the reason that I feel like I already had her in my collection from Barbie Looks number 10. But they do look so different, and I will compare them here. And I will say she is actually prettier than Barbie Looks number 10. So yeah, if you need a tall body to put her on, you can use a Barbie Looks number 10. But I have another less perfect option. That way I can actually keep my Barbie Looks number 10 body on the Barbie Looks number 10 head. So yeah, but first we're going to remove her from her packaging. So the doll comes with a saddle stand, and I put her on there. And what a saddle stand is, it doesn't go around the waist, but it goes like under the crotch. And that way it doesn't interfere with the outfit. But be very careful because they are kind of easy to break, especially if you put another doll on it that's not Model Muse. I learned that the hard way. But yeah, I really love this dress. I like the material of it. I like the shape of it. Just the creativity and the design is so good. Now, what I do experience with dolls on Model Muse or clothing on Model Muse bodies is the fit is kind of awkward on a standard size doll, but we're going to test it out. But that's where the other doll body option might come in for me, because I have a Mitzi doll that is dark skinned, not this dark, but close enough where I could possibly get away with it, where she can keep her dress in her model-esque figure. Maybe because the Mitzi dolls in the chest region are a bit more endowed than Mattel. So the hair is in a net like this, just to keep things in place. Yes, I love her hair texture. Yes, very cute. Now, in addition to her dress, she is wearing the accessory of a bracelet, which I like. I know some people would have preferred her to have the necklace like in the original Black Barbie that came out a long time ago. However, I think that it's more reflective of the subtlety is more reflective of a modern day style aesthetic and sophistication, just to be a little more subtle with the bracelet. Now, that being said, this is a very shiny gold, so we're gonna see what we can do about that. I don't think I have any red jewels, but we're just gonna see what I can do about that. So also she has, I love this fabric, she has some red slip-on shoes. I wouldn't have minded getting a gold shoe, something like we got with the Juan Gabriel doll. For an example, these are the Juan Gabriel doll shoes, and this is a random bangle bracelet, probably from a fashionista set, but please note the gold tones there. This is the better of the gold tones, and it looks more sophisticated in the kind of matte finish. And so I kind of wish they would have gone with that instead of the shiny gold, but that's neither here nor there. Just FYI, they put those annoying sticky things on the inside of the dress, on the shoulders and across the chest. And so there will be a little bit of cleaning up with your doll once you remove the dress. So here are all the doll options that I have. That's for this skin tone. Now, if you think this skin tone is going to work, it will not. So this doll, which I have the Gracie mold on, this is the Yoga Barbie, Yoga Made to Move Barbie's, her body. And so even that's going to be a tad too light. It actually, I think, is on par with this Mitzi body, just if you're wondering. Okay, but, well, and I'm going to use a Mitzi body. So if this yoga one is the only one you can find, you know, go for the Mitzi head. And I got mine from a garage sale, so it was like 25 bucks or something like that, because it was out of box. As you can see, this is the Mattel Tall Made to Move body right here. And it doesn't have a lot of similarities with Model Muse, which now that I'm looking at Model Muse, she's well endowed as well. I couldn't tell with her dress on. The Made to Move dolls are a little less endowed in the chest region, but the Mitzi dolls, they have less articulation than the Made to Move dolls, of course. However, they do have that Model Muse type body in a taller, statuesque version. Yeah, what I'm going to do is warm this up so I can take her head off. And I use a space heater. I just sit my dolls in front of a space heater for a few minutes. Be careful if you do that. You know, you don't want to ruin your doll. You should be watchful anyways when you remove the heads of your dolls in whatever method you use. Just be careful. But yeah, so we know it's going to match that body type, but I kind of want to preserve the style that she has, so I'm gonna try to put her on that body type. Y'all, I swear I do this all the time, and when I was removing the doll's head, it didn't seem like it was giving me any problems, but this part right here completely split open, and you can see, like, towards her shoulder, let me see, that part completely split open and this part came off. So I didn't apply that much force when taking this off because the head was warmed up. So like, I'm wondering if the neck was previously compromised or something like that. So yeah, now I have her on the Mitzi body, and I have her next to her counterpart, her Barbie Looks counterpart, Barbie Looks number 10. Okay, it's because she's too tall for the saddle stand that it doesn't really fit on there. I gave her the broken one now because it doesn't hold her leg in place at a weird angle, so she should be able to stand up now. But yeah, y'all, in certain lightings, this doll skin tone is doable. You can get away with it. And then you can just kind of see the difference in the body shapes. Like I said, this is more Model Muse-esque, and where this is not, and this is more like standard Barbie right here. Look how beautiful. Just stunning. Now, as I said, the fit is awkward. So, given that the Model Muse waist is so small, then this kind of makes it not, you know, a good fit for other Barbies. Okay, so the shoes are a tad too bit snug, just like ever so slightly too small for the Mitzi feet. But they do go on. They're just a little bit, like, her foot hangs over just a little bit. I tried the one Gabriel necklace on, and that did look good. And the only reason I'm not showing you that right now because I had to position this necklace just right and I don't want to move it. So you can always like paint that stone red, but it does look good in black. But ultimately I went with the cross. I'm liking the gothic vibes this whole dress is giving, especially with the cross. And it's giving kind of Catholic too. I mean, I think that's cool. Mitzi hands, and these are like easily removable, pop-offable hands. Like Integrity Toys, they're a bit more stylized, and those nails are like super long as well. I'm just gonna show you how easy it is to pop the hands on and off if you want to change out jewelry and things like that. Give her some bangles if you want. There we go. These are the Fresh Doll strappy heels in gold. This pair is by Mattel. Funny story, this one's already broken right there because I was trying to put it on to a curvy doll and it broke. But yeah, it went on Mitzi just fine. Very, very nice. I wish they made more things like this because that's really cool. Before I put her in casual clothing, I'm just going to show you a benefit of the Mitzi dolls is the head is pop-offable, much like Barbie Basics. So this is the Defo Lucy overalls, and they fit, as you can see. They're just like high waters a little bit though. Also, the shoes from Barbie Basics, number 5 fit. So these are a nice option. So technically, these ones fit, and they're red, but they're kind of hard to buckle. So here is the Naturalista's gold dress, and I'm seeing how sneaky those little sneaks are because it's gold, but in certain when you turn it, it's iridescent, and it's iridescent on a red vibe. So were they sneakily paying homage to First Black Barbie? I have no idea, but I like to think so. I think that's a clever conspiracy, a cute little fun conspiracy. And again, I have her with those shoes right there, and then just the basic bracelet. And this is a very nice dress for her. I think it's up to date and trendy. I feel like it can be like girls brunch, but also nighttime. And so I'm loving that Naturalista's dress for her, actually. So now I just have the gold handbag from Mini Brands Fashion. And this is the one that comes with the Mini Brands Fashion closet. I do believe so. So yeah, she can rock some gold. Love it. So now we're having a kind of silver and black rocker moment. We have a silver kind of choker necklace from Mattel. We have this dress I made with some side cutouts. I don't know if you can see that there. It's kind of like a tie-dye moment happening there. And we have the silver boots from the black and silver boots, I'm sorry, from Mini Brands Fashion. So yeah, I like this look on her. So it's giving me off-duty model vibes, so I like it so much. So I can't wait to make like more pants and things for her and her body type. So hopefully you'll get to see more of her as time goes on. So that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.